Previously on Pocket Survival. This is a double episode! There will be 2 full rounds in this episode. Savar wins immunity!
Goliath single-handedly cost us today's challenge by insisting on sitting out.
I feel really weird about Amber. Like, I get this fluttering feeling in my stomach when I'm around her.
If all goes according to plan, Amber's gone.
I'm unsure if Burger is trustworthy. Time will tell if our unity falters tonight.
It had to be you or Thacher, and you were easier.
I don't want to see either of us go, Goliath.
9th Pokemon voted out of Pocket Survival, Island of the Beasts. Goliath. The tribe has spoken. Bo opens up to Nellie that she's been getting really close with Amber. They come up with the idea for Bo to open up to Amber tonight on the beach. Rodon wins! Thacher gets the last point.
Sky is gone! Sky bad at game, and Sky never deserved to be here!
Sky don't know what to do! Sky in bad place! Sky need think!
Does Sky actually have an idol?
We must do what we can to secure this game for the Mean Queens. My sincerest goodbyes, Shadow.
I hope tonight goes the way Summer is saying. All I can do is wait and see.
Balls crossed, you're gone tonight. And I won't even have to cast a vote against you for it to happen.
This, is my hope that the Alliance is keeping me in.
10th Pokemon voted out of Pocket Survival, Island of the Beasts. Sky. The tribe has spoken. Before we get into it, another big shout to all the VAs. Everyone put in a lot of hard work. They did an amazing job bringing these characters to life. Oh goodness, episode 9. We know that the merge is coming up. Here's what remains of the Rovari Tribe without Sky. They're so much smaller. Oh my god. They are so beauty. Sky was like their largest member. And here's the Rodon Tribe. As always. Night 21. Katrina is confused after the events of Tribal Council and still not entirely sure how to take it. When the Mean Queens meet up, Summer admits to swapping her vote onto Sky. Isn't this better for them anyway? Because they got an idol out of the game? Katrina looks annoyed, but admits that Summer is right, and that she was right to take the chance on getting Sky out.
That Summer darling, huh? I never clocked her as the type to take initiative in placing a vote into her own paws. She's more dangerous than I realized. She's quite a little game player. That could be dangerous upon reaching the merge. Let's hope I can keep her in her place.
Shadow is sitting back in his quiet corner as Summer approaches. She opens up that originally he was supposed to go out, as the group was splitting 3-1 to vote him out. But she swapped to take Sky out instead. She was the deciding vote. Shadow quietly thanks her and vows to work alongside her in the future. Summer agrees so long as Shadow will take the lead, which he is happy to do.
I've come to realize why Jeremiah and Naira screwed up so much in their seasons. Ironically, Those shy mons talk too much. I assume because this game encourages it. But look what staying quiet did for me. Now I have, a ride or die. Maybe if the quiet mons knew to stay quiet, they'd, have as much success as I have so far. Maybe I'm getting a little too full of myself.
Uh-oh. Bo and Amber relax on the beach, staring over the starry night sky. Bo finally shares her feelings, that she hasn't felt like this before. But over the past week together, she feels she has generally developed feelings for Amber. Maybe it's because she grew up an orphan, living in a fire department, so she hasn't really experienced normal love, but this is the strongest she's felt about anyone ever. She asks if Amber would be her girlfriend. Amber responds with how she feels the same, essentially responding in kind and agreeing. The two cuddle up together, now a happy couple.
Yes! Yes! Ah! I can't contain my excitement! She feels the same way! She said yes! Ah! She's my girlfriend now! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy! I have someone to love! Someone to care for! I love her so much!
Oh, I can't believe this worked out so well. Goodness, I'm better at making losers fall for me than I thought. Even other women can't help but catch feelings for my majestic form. Oh, yes. Now to ride this little relationship as far as I can take it. But when to cut her off? She's very likable. It wouldn't be difficult for her to cultivate a large group once the merge hits. She would be a serious threat to win if I took her to the end, so this will have to end before that point. Still, though, a girlfriend! I'm surprised I managed to swing that. Thought it would have been a boyfriend, but she's just as strong as one of the guys I was holding out my hopes for. She's basically the same thing.
Day 22. Reward challenge day 22, but is it really? Gastrodon getting your first look at the new Rovari Tribe. Sky voted out the last tribal council.
My ears won't have to suffer in the merge. Thank goodness.
The original Rovari looks fairly large right now.
Finally, someone points it out. Toxic Uriwithy's favorite. Everybody, drop your buffs! The tribes are officially merged!
Finally! Now the game can really start!
Watch out, guys. This is a ladies' game.
Just like the note said, merge time, finally!
Now perhaps I can slot myself into a stronger position.
Since Gastrodon has more members, you will be moving into the Gastrodon camp. The tribe's name will be at your own discretion. For the first time in Pocket Survival history, the merge will be celebrated with a merge feast. Ooh. They have decided on the name Rovari. Look at this fucking tribe, man. They're just so good. The newly merged tribe enjoys their big celebratory merge feast. Everyone digs in and overall has a good time.
The merge is, here. The game is finally hitting that second gear. There's no telling how this could go from here on. I think I've, set myself up to stand the test of time. I hope I'm not wrong about that.
Bo and Diana reunite at the merge feast and get straight to talking, catching up on everything they can. Amber and Katrina also join in on the conversation, and the larger group seems to get along fairly well.
I simply must bring Amber and Bo into the Bean Queens. I can't let them know about it here, though. Not with the entire tribe gathered around us. I'll have to pull them in privately. The Mean Queens with Amber and Bo makes a majority in this merge. We'd be able to sweep the competition, darling.
Bo and Amber are relaxing in the shelter when Burger shows up, shouting at them for taking up so much shelter space and demanding the two leave so he can relax. Amber gets frustrated and starts arguing back, while Bo tries to calm her girlfriend down. That didn't take long.
Bo and Amber, what a couple of grade A bitches we got on this shit show of a merge tribe. Lazy fucks not doing any work, lazing around, cuddling and shit, while I get stuck doing all the camp work. Ugh, that shit's fucking infuriating. Fuck the both of them.
Thatcher and Raine talk together regarding the past. Raine stating that even if Thatcher was on the outs before the merge, he'd still like to work with him, especially seeing that they're outnumbered by the girls. Thatcher wholeheartedly agrees.
This merged tribe has already piqued my interest. The pace over the entirety of this simple game has shifted. The speed is picking up. It's becoming more obvious to other players partaking in this game that we are playing more individually than ever before. We must only look out for ourselves. This is causing other Pokemon among the Rovari Tribe members to figuratively step up, growing more willing to partner with Pokemon they once wouldn't dream of working with. My likelihood of winning has increased drastically by simply being here.
The original 4 members of the Mean Queens Alliance, Katrina, Diana, Bloom, and Summer, all gather together, bringing Amber and Bo in. They're welcomed to the Mean Queens majority and initiated as official Mean Queens. Amber and Bo both seem ecstatic to be included in the group.
OMG! I knew this day would come, but I still feel so happy, like, being here for it. Finally, Bo is a Mean Queen! We have the majority in the merge. All of this is perfect for us. Sorry, excited pockets or Bible fans out there. You guys can just skip to the final 6 because this is gonna be super easy gameplay for us, picking off those boys and super boring content for you.
Day 23, the rain has become lighter. Now that the merged tribe has settled in a bit more, Raine grabs all of his original Savar tribe members from the first few days. Himself, Bo, Bloom, Diana, and Nellie. He wants them to work together just like the game intended, for them to stay Savar strong. Everyone agrees, but in talking about strategy, it's clear that Raine's the only one invested in moving forward with the group.
Maybe Savar isn't as strong as I thought it was. They can say yes all they want. It's clear none of them want to move forward with me. Whatever. I'll just have to pivot toward a new plan. It's the start of the merge, after all. Pivoting and adjusting is what this part of the game is made for.
As the remaining Arai tribe members left, Shadow, Summer, and Bo come together to talk game. It's obvious to Burger that Shadow and Summer aren't quite clicking with him the way they were in the early days of the game, which causes Burger to annoyingly call the two out and slug off on his own.
It's been a long time since we've worked with Burger. It's been just as long since we were living on the same beach. Considering he would have been next, it's a bit awkward being around him again. Maybe we won't have to deal with it for long.
Katrina approaches Bo and Amber to talk some game, discussing who to target. Katrina and Amber both disagree on who the first target should be. Amber wanting Burger gone, Katrina wanting Thatcher gone. The two get into a heated argument over it, kick-started by Katrina insulting Amber. Like the day prior with Burger, Bo has to step in and calm the fight down.
Oh, please! Does Katrina really think she should have any say in the next vote? Mean Queen or not, I run this game. Not some second-rate brats that could only stay in by manipulating a bunch of pint-sized flowers and seeds to be on her side. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I have Bo, and Bo has Diana. We can find some other votes so I can get my way. I want that slimy sleazeball out of this game.
Day 24. And it's the first immunity challenge of the merge. tribal immunity is no more. Individual immunity is now what you seek. Let's get to our first individual immunity challenge. Not my type. The castaways start in the center of a large array of panels, each with a symbol representing a Pokemon type painted on it. They will be asked a question where the answer is a Pokemon type, and on go, they will have to lock in their answer by running to stand on a panel with the correct type symbol. The panels can only have one Mon stand on them at a time. There are not enough panels for everyone to stand on. With each question, there will be less and less of the correct type answer until the final question, where there's only 2 correct answer panels. For today's challenge only, the last 2 Pokemon remaining will win individual immunity, safe from the vote, guaranteed a 1 in 10 shot at winning this game. 2 immunity winners to start the season. How intriguing. Alright, let's get this challenge underway. Round 1, the correct answer is fire. Shadow, Summer, and Diana didn't make it to a fire panel in time. They're out of the challenge. Round 2, it's Dragon. Amber and Burger, neither of you made it to a Dragon tile in time, so you both are out of this challenge. That's 5 Pokemon out already, just like that. Round 3, the correct answer is Ground. Raine and Nellie, neither of you made it to a ground tile in time. You both are out of this challenge. 2 Pokemon remain. Round 4, the correct answer is I was wrong. Bo, you did not make it to a nice tile in time. You were out of this challenge. It comes down to Katrina, Bloom, and Thacher. Katrina through Bloom and Thacher. I got so confused. There are 3 left. Katrina, Bloom, and Thacher. 2 will win immunity, 1 will not. The correct answer for the last round is Fairy, which means Thacher and Katrina win immunity.
And the first individual immunity win goes to moi. Not moi alone per se, but moi regardless. Tonight we'll test the loyalty of my now larger Mean Queens alliance. Knowing I am safe no matter what happens? That is fabulous, darling.
The Mean Queens come together to discuss who to vote out. Like the day before, Katrina and Amber are between targeting Burger and Thacher. What? Was it Thacher? I don't even remember. And is only quelled by vote. She insists the entire group votes between them, and that's who they target. The Mean Queens vote to take out Burger. While this leaves Katrina annoyed, she agrees to the plan. I am getting so bad at talking and typing. It's so terrible.
Gosh, this merge has been bringing out the worst in Amber. It's been really upsetting me. All these toxic mons, all this negativity. The way she snaps at some of the other tribe members, it scares me. I don't like to see her like this. I wish there was something I could do about it. To protect her from the toxic energy. Maybe.
After getting ignored by most of the tribe for a while, Burger runs around camp and tries to force some conversations in. The woman won't give him the time of day, and it's not until he approaches Shadow that he gets even an inkling of what might be going on. Shadow admits that he's heard from Summer that the vote is on Burger, and Burger's pissed, and insists something needs to be done to change that.
Damn. It's been a long time since I played this game with Burger. It's been nice? Yeah, it's been nice not being around him. And I don't particularly like the idea of having to work with him again. Maybe him going out isn't the worst thing.
As Bo uses her body to shield Nellie from a particularly harsh bout of the rainstorm, she shares her frustrations about this toxic tribe and how it's influencing her girlfriend negatively. Because it's definitely not Amber's fault, it's definitely the tribe's fault. She mostly references Burger and Katrina. As the duo talks through, Bo starts to form this plan within her mind about how to act against this toxicity.
Bo and I have grown pretty close ever since I helped her get with Amber, so it hurts to see her struggling like this. She's a swell mon who shouldn't have to deal with this mess. But alas, the game has put her in this position. I'm happy to help Bo out any way I can.
Still trying to scramble, Burger gathers Shadow, Raine, Thacher, and Summer, a mixture of old Eri and the remaining guys, and tries to get them to work together and save him from being taken out. The others agree so long as Burger can be sure he has the numbers to pull this off. He insists it'll be easy, since they only need one other Mon in this thing.
Ah, the middle. Another gracious blessing from Lord Gastrodon. It kindles joy to know that despite even the sky being on Kyogre's side this day, Gastrodon can still prevail and aid the most loyal followers. Now, how to proceed?
Bo and Nellie grab Diana and pull her off to the side. Bo confides in Diana just how much she loves Amber, and how she wants to protect her from this toxic tribe. Diana's happy to help her close friend, and the trio agrees to form a new alliance. The Amber Protection Squad! Oh no!
I'm so happy that my closest friends want to help me in this spot of trouble. It warms my heart knowing how much they care. Now, the Amber Protection Squad is in full force. Sure, it's a bit unconventional, but I know just how to save Amber from this toxic tribe. We just have to vote her out. She gets to sit back at a tropical resort and relax while I fight the rest of the game for the both of us. I'll take the toxicity head on, and she'll be guaranteed a vote for me in the end. Gah! This plan is brilliant! I'm so happy I thought of it! Amber will love this surprise! And by the end of this season, I'll win $1 million for the both of us to live a comfy life with. This plan is foolproof!
Burger again goes around trying to get any of the other mods, anyone at all, to give him the time of day. He finally lucks out upon approaching Nellie, who excitedly fills him in on the plan to take out Amber. She's also open that she doesn't like Burger, but they need numbers to get this job done, and she still won't like him even if the plan works out. Burger wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, so they want to take Amber out, eh? Go with me. For one, that bitch had it coming. For two, that bitch ain't me. For three, fuck that bitch for yelling at me. This gives us the numbers, yeah? Gotta go tell the rest of the riffraff and get this bitch out of here.
Raine pulls Amber and Thacher together, suggesting that the three of them align together for the foreseeable future, as they're all big threats. This way they can look out for each other. Amber and Thacher are weary to work with each other, but still end up agreeing.
Savar Strong, never heard of it. I'm writing Threat Tough now. Myself, Amber, Thacher, we're all big threats in this game. It's best we stick together for the long haul.
The tribe gathers their belongings and leaves for tribal council. Good God, that's so many Pokemon with so many torches.
Tonight comes with a conundrum most troubling. This Threats Alliance I formed alongside Amber and Raine means little, nay, nothing to me in the slightest. Contrarily, Amber should be removed from this game as soon as physically feasible. I figured that would be the case, rather, as I'd assumed she would be in a position of power by this point, and not the primary target. I must gather some greater opinions, but as of tonight, I am unsure of where my vote lies between Burger or Amber.
Rovari here for the first tribal council of the merge. After tonight, only 10 will remain. After a chaotic set of swaps, we have finally merged. In seasons past, this first tribal council sets the tone for the rest of the season. In a twist, 2 Mons won individual immunity for this first tribal council, Thacher and Katrina. How important is it to be safe this first tribal council?
This first individual immunity is one of the most critical for the season host, only rivaled by Final 6 and onward, dependent on your position within the tribe. That is due to the fact that tonight there is no telling what will happen. Anyone and everyone is at risk until the truth reveals itself within the votes. Being immune here means you gain the knowledge of who's ruling and who's at threat of being voted out next, without being in jeopardy yourself.
Jeez, could you have used any more words to explain that?
Thatcher is absolutely right, darling. I felt well and truly confident before being graced with this lovely immunity necklace. But there truly is no telling where the votes may fall until you see them firsthand.
Burger, you look at this group that makes up the Merge Tribe, and what comes to mind?
Me standing here is pretty much the same as me standing in the middle of a taco bar. It's me and 3 other sausages getting smothered in taco. And I know some of these tacos too. Some of them been making a taco alliance. And if that spreads to all of them, then the sausages are fucked.
Must you be so crass with your example?
Damn it! Now I'm craving tacos!
Bo, following Burger's example, you'd be one of the tacos. Has a taco alliance formed on Rovari?
I don't know about tacos, but an all-women's alliance is making waves! The Mean Queens! I'm not much for the mean part of the title, but the Queens is nice. Pretty much all of the girls are in it, and pretty much everyone knows about it, so there's not much of a reason to hide this from anyone.
Wait, there's an all-girls alliance?
That's about as much as you need to know. According to Bo, the girls are all working together. Except this seems to be news to Nellie.
That's because it is news to me. This is the first I'm hearing of this whole Mean Queens thing. It kind of stresses me out. I'm the only girl not in the all-girls alliance. Like, what does that say about me?
Welcome to Club Loser shit for brains.
Maybe the V-Queens wasn't as well known as Bo originally thought. Diana, are there any other alliances that may seem obvious at a glance?
Well, not really an alliance, but they are trying to hide it. Amber and Bo are totally a couple, and I'm super happy for them. Bo's my closest friend here, so anyone close to Bo is close to me.
Maybe if they didn't spend all night smooching and keeping me awake, I'd be a little more happy.
Noticing a trend of women's alliances, but I haven't heard anything about an alliance involving the guys. Raine, why is that?
Maybe the women get along better. Maybe the remaining guys all hate each other. Maybe the original tribe alliances have fallen apart. That last one's the issue I suffered. I was hoping to reign this game some more strong, but there have been some issues with that.
That sounds about right. Judging by your words, it would seem the original tribes are having trouble aligning together. Shadow, any idea why that's the case?
I think the 2 swaps did the trick. As alliances were starting to break in stride, a swap would divide them. That's probably why the Mean Queens stayed strong. All of their original members swapped together, so yeah.
And I couldn't be happier to be with my Mean Queens!
And we're right back to talking about the Mean Queens. Bloom, it sounds like this alliance is basically running the Merge Tribe already.
It is! Well, I guess we won't actually know until the votes come out, but as far as I'm concerned, we're dominating!
Not if I got anything to say about it.
Amber, is it safe to assume a guy is going home tonight?
would say so, host. We're all aligned and so close after all. Especially me and my honeypot beau. I just couldn't see a girl going home tonight.
Nah, a girl fucking better leave.
Don't disrespect my girlfriend with such a mean response.
Sounds like not every guy is happy with the way things appear to be going. Summer, any opinions on that?
Everything will happen as Groudon wishes it to be. If that involves voting out the guys, then who am I to deny Groudon's destiny?
Fucking freak!
How dare you insult her!
We should probably progress before Burger gets any more irate than he already is. It is time to vote Nellie. You're up first.
I better be seeing your fire ass getting your torch snuffed tonight! Think about that shit happening.
This may not be my plan, darling, but I must admit, it will be thrilling to watch you leave.
If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Pokemon voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Burger. That's one vote, Burger. Amber. That's one vote, Burger. One vote, Amber. Amber. That's two votes, Amber. One vote, Burger. Amber. That's three votes, Amber. One vote, Burger. Burger. That's three votes, Amber. Two votes, Burger. Burger. That's three votes, Amber. Three votes, Burger. Burger. That's four votes, Burger. Three votes, Amber. Amber. That's four votes, Burger. Four votes, Amber. Burger. That's five votes, Burger. Four votes, Amber. Eleventh Pokemon voted out of Pocket Survival. Oh, and the first member of our jury. Burger. That's 6 votes. That's enough. You're gonna have to bring me your torch.
Fuck all of yous!
Bye-bye, darling.
Burger. The tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. That vote made it clear as day. If you aren't in the mean queens, you're in trouble. Grab your torches, head back to camp. Night.
Fuck this shit! I played the best out there! Damn it, I deserve to lose! But no! They were all just pissing in fear at the idea of me getting too far! Fuck all of them!
If we look at the votes here, we can see 7 for Burger, 4 for Amber. The Pokemon that voted for Amber were Bo, Burger, Diana, and Nellie. So Burger plus the Amber Protection Squad